Okay. Ah. Back again. Back again. All right, so we was here to find the Grey Wardens. Now it's time to go to Crestwood. Correct. Crestwood actually has logging stands, quarries. Go with the double goons with the distant lovers.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. But we've got trouble ahead.
Are the Red Templars here?
There's a few up in the hills, but for once, they're not our biggest problem.
What is? Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Camps. Okay. There's a lot of little locations. Look deep. Look armored up.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Drop low, high, and iron. I mean, we're gonna find a lot of iron here. We'll find a lot of iron everywhere. See what else?
Have news, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Okay. Right now, just longbows. Longbows. Longbows.
Inquisitor, have something for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Any more?
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Okay, so it's just longbows. get on, let's get on, let's get on.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
Hold on. All right, let's get back to it. Sorry about that.
Grey Wardens, thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
Looking for another Warden, Sir Loghain. He's wanted for questioning. If you see him, I'd keep your distance.
What have you been told about this rogue Warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. Make her willing, Loghain will lay down his arms when we meet. I've no wish to fight the man.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
I gotta take the door.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Carrickes' plot to seize the Order.
I do not think so either. The infiltration in their ranks may be subtle.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us. Undead by the gates.
Ready when you are. Hello, stranger.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Naturally.
They say the dead don't walk in daylight.
Find your own shelter! Find your own shelter!
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
within you. You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit, sister.
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the Divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned, only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Farewell.
Okay. Drain the lake to reach the bodies. Y'all reach levels to get new gear. Head back to the village. See what we got going on. Now. We're claiming the key first.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Reinforcements!
Ain't more stormtroopers in the light.
place would be an asset to our agents if you claimed it.
That's what we're here for.
Congratulations, Inquisitor. A splendid act.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyaux. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
I should be going.
Another time.
Inquisitor.
Your worship.
Now that is a hand.
Indeed.
Damn.
Inquisitor.
Ah, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
That part's fine. Just don't lock me out of my own keep.
No, Inquisitor. It won't happen again. I swear it.
Nose a little brown, Reeve.
Quiet, you.
need a little downtime.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comfbayeur last week.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Got caught in Valchavan.
No.
She fooled them into thinking she's from the court in Valrior. They'll treat her well. For a while.
It's our fault for sending her out without a partner.
Are you saying one of our spies is compromised?
Yes, Inquisitor. Miller was captured in Valchavan.
She was after valuable information. Perhaps arrangements could be made to bring her back.
Here, the mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
recorded this shit, but right now, let me handle the business with the dam.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Okay. It's old Crestwood.
Charming. The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
Why would people care what you're up to?
Lonnie's mum and dad think I'm bad for her. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Ask the mayor. He should know such trivialities. Dragon. Let's be sure she leaves us in one piece.
Okay. Might be hunting us a dragon after all.
Seekers when you were young, did you not?
I wanted to join the Templars, but was given to the Seekers.
So you knew what you wanted, even if you didn't get it.
I wanted vengeance at first, but I discovered a deeper joy in duty.
That's good. Some of us take much longer to find our place.
And some never find it. We are both lucky.
For his age.
Where'd they go?
Hey, now I'm starting to find the assassin's weapons. This is where I need to be to find them. Here. One second.
So this is old Crestwood.
Look at all the dead. Waiting for help that never came.
Delightful. I should have brought a handkerchief.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
At least they're calm and refreshing.
Move, I say. You there. Go then. Yes.
Is it harmless, Cassandra? Or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so.
Nonsense. I am in control of my fate.
I was not addressing...
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon. Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
What is a spirit like you called to do?
I lead armies, kingdoms, lords. I am imperial. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
I've only just met you.
What does that matter? How can you not already see what I am? What a strange world this is, where time blinds you.
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
I've heard worse orders.
Killing a demon is worthy of us, at least.
Okay. Oh, here we going into the caves anyway. There's old house. Respect.
There's a plaque. This was a letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp, but legible.
It's a set of bikes. The ones in here. Got the ones on the way into town.
Yes. Go then.
One, two.
I'm curious, Cassandra. Why were you not at the Conclave?
Liliana and I were delayed returning from Kirkwall.
A rather fortunate delay, it turns out.
I'm not so certain. If we had only...
You must not blame yourself, dear. You have done all you could, and more.
Thank you.
Where does this lead? Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
A path? Did the villagers use this place for anything?
Oh, God.
people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Cold water rising. No way out. Make a breath.
There's dwarven ruins down here.
This area is more storied than I thought.
He just ignored the hell out of my shot. Well, I wasn't the only one that heard that. Anybody gonna say nothing about that? I gotta go around.
Are you positive you know where we're going?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
Found ourselves an exit.
Nugs seem to like it down here.
Hello. Liliana, you think me one as a pet?
You're joking.
I am not. Name again. Metal. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
More coming!
Poor sods.
The dead will finally rest easy in Crestwood.
Let's tell the mayor.
Big ass room. All he had in there was one heavy axe. Oh.
Back me up!
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Different town that we got.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Like this the third set. We try to save and reload. I had an interactive issue because of that the last time. They said, I mean, I already collected this set. That one's done. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I did miss a house. All right.
Yes?
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Perhaps now we can return to something less trivial.
We won't forget the Inquisition help when no one else would, I promise.
Oh, they're not telling me I can't approach the dragon. The Dragon Slayer. Bring my boy Iron Bull out and we gonna go whoop on some dragon ass.
Tested the Maker's right land. Your worship.
I've already found the remains of the people who died in Old Crestwood.
Blessed Andraste. I didn't imagine you'd look yourself. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. It is all too rare these days. I will prepare the bodies for cremation.
You know, one thing for certain, we gonna run through finding these login things. Let me see. Yo, greetings, greetings. Good morning, happy New Year. Okay, come on now. Come on. Got us a login thing here. Find some more though. And so far I'm enjoying it. Happy New Year, I like it. Went back and played the Origins. When Velgar came out, it's like I started playing and was like, I don't remember most of it.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
The hell y'all mean the mayor's gone? Hold up, let's see. Inquisitor, it was not Darkspawn to open the dam and flooded old Crestwood. I did in secret. The night they attacked the undead, you have been fighting people I killed with my own hands. We taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves. Stopped the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he's seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters.
A letter of confession from the mayor? It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the Blight from wiping out the entire village.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
The mayor's racked with guilt. If he hadn't confessed, I doubt we'd have found out.
You never can trust the mayor for real. They be always shady. Dude staying in here. Where'd he go? All right, so let's see.
Hello there.
Yeah, getting back to it, essentially, I went back to play Origins to, remember the, so did you, Templar make, I went rogue. Oh, you talking about, who I sided with? I sided with the mages, my bad. I messed with what the Templars bring to the battle, but for real, I think the mages needed, they're the ones who needed a haven. And I understand it. You must go on what, warrior character? Or you just talking about the decision making that you're gonna make with your character? I think it's this cave I need to go through.
So the undead are gone. About time someone put things back to normal.
Y'all just in here chilling. I just robbed y'all blind. Let me get up out of here before y'all realize that. I'm in Crestwood now. So, all the way to the south. That's cool. I keep forgetting that the logging stands and the quarries don't show up on your map. You kinda, that's the one thing you kinda gotta find. Okay, I kind of like the concept of that story right there. Where the hell am I going? One of the wildest things though, if you, I mean, you technically you can kind of like just freely explore, you know, pick a direction, go all. I think this will be the first time I'm playing the Trespasser DLC. Because when I played this on the box, I didn't have all the DLC. I think I had maybe one. I think I only had what was it? I think the Deep Rose one, right? I think that was the only one I had. I enjoyed that one, like, don't get me wrong, you know, I kind of messed with it. Felt like a secondary game on top of it. Like, I know for a fact that I'm most likely going the wrong way. But this is how you just kind of find it. Oh, I wasn't going the wrong way. Wow, the one time I didn't look at the map. You're not even gonna say nothing about that just being there. One light on. Let me see. Now, are we talking about in the entire series, or like just Inquisition and the Veil Guard? Or just from Inquisition to the Veil Guard? Okay. I mean that can be understandable. That could be understandable. And everything like that. I don't know. Dragon Age 2 had I messed with Anders, but you know, after what he did, you know what I'm saying. He made it right, but at the same time, he kind of put me in a bad situation. So you know, it's like that kind of hurt a little bit when it came down to it. And I thought Anders was pretty cool. He still was a cool character, but so I haven't played the Veil Guard too long, so I haven't met all the characters. So I can't say which would be overall my least favorite character in the series and everything like that. But from Origins until Inquisition, out of all the types of characters that you meet along the way, I would probably say...
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Burke's always been my favorite. Solos was never at the top of my list, but he was never at the bottom. Because part of me understood. I didn't agree with it, but part of me understood. And I think my least favorite had to come. I want to say it had to come from Origins. The elf that was Antivan, the Antivan Crow. Like he wasn't a bad character. Like each one of these characters I felt were fleshed out pretty well and everything like that. He wasn't a bad character. He was just an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him, but he's my least favorite because he was an asshole. Like, you know, for everybody except him. Like, you know, and I had to kind of give him back that same energy, you know. But I don't know. I mean, if I got to reevaluate, Solus might have moved down a few slots. I thought I was always going to dislike Cassandra, but when you play and you know what I'm saying, you hear her banner with everybody else, you know, like she don't really just believe that what she says is the best way to live or nothing like that. She's just strong about her feelings on various topics. Everybody else feels the same way. Where, you know, everybody's strong on their feelings in the state of things. But I don't know. It's like, damn, you might have made me reevaluate Solus. I mess with Solus as a character because, like, even though he kind of becomes a little bit of a shady dude, but you know his reasoning are understandable because they're his own. And you know, with everything going on with the mages, it's hard to sit up here and just say, like, damn, Solus is just wrong and everything. Like, you can't change everybody's opinion on the mage situation because everybody has a good, I'm gonna say, like, each person has a valid point. Okay, like, you want the mages to be able to color. Oh, I get you on that one. Look, there's a couple of characters like that across games I played. It's like, I'm like, man, I worked so hard to build up that rapport. But I don't know. I guess I think Solus was always going to be designed that way. You know what I'm saying? But his character is fleshed out so well to make it a character that you want to speak to, that you want to talk to, and get to know and everything like that. But I can see why that would make him your least favorite character, because you got to know him so well.
I miss them.
To a point
I do
where
not require them.
But
please continue to imagine me a pampered lady if it makes you feel
like the ultimate betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go on my way, help you with quests left, right, and center. You know what I'm saying? Help you get some things done, and this is how you repay me. This is exactly what you do. I can respect that. I can respect that feeling. That's how and that's part of me when because at one point I kind of want to go back and play. It's a game I love to play at least once a year. and everything like that. And it's usually around the beginning of the year I'll play it just because it's a great way to start off a year. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look for the adventure in life. So I like to go back and play Mass Effect once a year. And last year I went and played it with the mods, and you know, added and then I still play my, you know, my ultimate.
So you're the man who saved
Nice guy
Crestwood
chef,
from the dead.
right?
Watch out for the Wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
I kind of want
out
to.
here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through.
I don't want
I
to
did
play
a fair
that
trade
joint
with traveling merchants
as
before
the
undead
ultimate
started
asshole shepherd.
attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
I've never actually had that feeling of what it feels like when I play that role. So you know, I probably take that route. The
There's
next
a
time.
wyvern
That's a lot of
causing trouble.
installations I got to do
used to
before I
hunt in
get
the
started on that one.
Didn't bother
So
anyone
right
but
now,
the
I'm,
bandits.
you know, Dragon Age series.
Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago.
Wait,
The guards
man.
tried to run her off,
The hell's
but she
gonna leave
snapped
anyway?
one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats,
I
and 2
get
cats.
you. That's how I kind of felt about in Dragon Age 2. In Dragon Age 2, there was a point in time where I ended up having to fight the elves, and I think there was a better way of me going about doing that. Because I
If
remember
you're
a
Judith,
playthrough where I
there's a
didn't
man in
slaughter
the
the
village
people,
concerned about you.
but they put me in a
That must be
situation.
Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Until later.
Be safe.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. Go here, go here. Here. Oh, nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. I gotta start up here. First time I played this joint though, man. Those were the toughest ones. I don't know. I guess I was just simple back then. Alright, let me see. Might as well go for the fade rip down there. I think I got the right team to take on a dragon.
She sees us!
Man, I wasn't even coming to bother you. Got the rifts. That quarry drink gotta be like something down here. Need some help. Over there without falling to my death. Around the drain, and we must go through it. Please. Doing all right. Okay. Solar is becomes a whole nother level. That's why I came back to play this one. It becomes a whole nother thing. It becomes a whole nother thing when you get to Zelgar. So that's why I wanted to go back. Remember these stories before we get into that new one. Crestwood dragon a week or so. So really you need a level with it. Okay. How we pulling that move? We ain't do that just now. Mark. There we go. I gotta go back to the hinterlands and some more to get all of my quarries. Mind my business. Trouble could have left me alone.
We do have facilities available to the Inquisition, you understand? Bathing shows... companions.
But I'm an ill-bred... Common courtesy is beyond me.
This might interest you, sir.
The Warden and Hawk should be inside that cave.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders. It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
Warden Loghain McTeer. I believe we have a common cause, Inquisitor.
There was a Loghain who joined the Wardens after he lost Ferelden's throne.
The traitor Terran. Yes. I've heard all the names.
Then that's you?
I've been a Warden for 10 years. They will never fully consider me theirs. Something I've had cause to be grateful for recently.
Most of you Wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. You think that one might have something to do with the other?
I believe so. After Hawk killed Corypheus, Weishaupt was content to forget the whole affair. If an archdemon can survive seemingly mortal wounds, why not Corypheus? I began to investigate. I found evidence, but no proof. And then, soon after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker! Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't believe it concerned you.
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not directly, no. The calling warns a Grey Warden that his corruption will soon claim him, that he is dying.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Thanks to Corypheus, I believe. If the Wardens fall, who will stop the next blight? That is what's panicked my brethren.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Yes. It's like an itch at the back of my mind. At times, it's barely there at all. But then I find myself starting to hum it under my breath. It is vile. I can understand why so many Wardens have gone mad from fear of it.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I don't know. It's likely part of his nature. Corypheus is, or was, once a mortal man. The Blight owns him, but it did not create him. Wardens are tied to the Blight through the Darkspawn. That is how Corypheus influences Warden minds. Somehow he is using that power to mimic the calling.
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I don't know. Even as a senior Warden, I knew little about him. The Wardens believe it to be real, despite my warnings about Corypheus. That is all that matters at the moment.
So the Wardens are making some last, desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
A Blight nearly destroyed Ferelden. A Blight without Wardens to stop it might well destroy the world. Warden Commander Clarel proposed a ritual involving blood magic. A desperate measure to prevent further blights. When I protested the plan, called it madness, they tried to arrest me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It's an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
Up some books. So the western approach is the next spot we gotta go to, but you know how to do it. Still got a little bit of work left to do. Out this cave. Before I even know what I'm gonna do, before I even hit the western approach, need to find the logging stands and the quarries and all the locations I've already been to. Got that they do not show up. Now, hold up. So the answer, what you saying, right? Not to mention, Solus technically started the whole rift situation. The Templars were right, mages and elves are to blame for all this. Here's the thing though. I can't put it all. I can't put it on all the mages because of the choice of one. Right? That's just like if you play Dragon Age 2, you get an opportunity to you have to side with mages or Templars when it comes down to like the final fight and these mages' rights. And at the end of the day, I wasn't siding with all mages. I was siding with the mages in that circle because was that I want to say what she was like the Grand Chancellor, the Grand Cleric. Your main villain, just like she was a straightforward shooter, but she got
reinforcements,
I
real defense.
wonder if any part of them remembers who they were.
About the mages needing to be controlled. And now I'm not saying that there aren't bad mages, but it's like saying there are bad people, but you don't blame everybody for the few bad apples. We just gotta continue to find ways to deal with it. And that's what I did say I will like about it. It does challenge you a little bit to think. How would you play that out? And going back and playing it so many different ways gives you a couple of different looks on the outcome. Or a couple of different feelings on the outcome. The outcome almost never changes, but how you come down or how you side with people really just boils down to whose plight you're all for representing and everything. And like I said, it's Dragon Age 2 and technically even Origins. I felt like those mages were kind of sort of being treated a little wrong, but this was it was like isolated incident. The mages that was in Origins, there were mages in the tower that became that started using blood mags to defend themselves, and it came off as, oh, we need to kill all these mages. And I'm looking at it like, well, if I can fix this problem, then all the mages ain't gotta die, So, Solus making me think about how I feel about Solus a little bit. Cause now I gotta probably put Solus in that same boat that I would put Anders. Like, Anders ultimately on the adventure, he's a good dude. Wasn't nothing wrong. Anders, he had his demon, Justice. And when it boiled down to it, he was trying to stay in control, but he knew at one point that, Justice would take over and everything like that. Now, me and Anders were cool because he was always straightforward with me, but then he literally had me commit a crime so that way he can commit a bigger crime to blow up the circle. And that created a whole rift between the Templars and the mages, because the Templars felt like it was all the mages who did it. It wasn't all the mages. It was one. And yeah, he was on my team. That was my fault. Okay, let him loose. So I have to look back at the decision I made and all the people that got affected because of that decision. But at the same time, in Dragon Age 2, your sister's a mage. Okay. So if you create, yeah, if I'm correct, yeah, you always
And
gonna
how
have a
did
sister
you
that's
join
amazing.
the Wardens?
It's the
And
usual
everything like
story.
that. Well,
There is
depending on, I
no
think it's
such
depending
thing
on
as a
your, because I ain't
usual
played all
story.
of these different,
A tavern, a chance
different play
meeting,
styles.
a senior warden who saw worth in a worthless man. I'm not alone.
There is more to this. You just don't want to tell it.
No.
Just fast travel there. Just kill the cake.
You don't want to hear it.
In the end, you end up being damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, you got to be able to make the decision and live with the consequences. Red lyrium just poking out the ground.
Red Templars ahead.
Be cautious. They look well armed.
Who are we? He popped out of nowhere. Right. Oh yeah, get him out of there quick.
Make it take you.
Third one, so gotta unlock whatever cave I'm supposed to find. Try going this way, this way. Nope, that don't work. Hold on. Hey, my bad. Had to take another call. Ooh, that was the wrong way. See, that's happening when you get yourself distracted. Over here. Ooh. You gotta finish one before you do the other. That was on me. Log that cave. Now, thing we looking for is in this cave. There we go. That was that cave we was looking at, the one that only had the one light on. In one side, came out the other. Oh, I went the wrong cave. Oops. See. Don't know everything is good.
Need something?
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here, for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Well met, your worship.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The villagers are glad to have us. We impose no levies and help train their guards.
I should be going.
Farewell.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember...
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Inquisitor.
Hey, yep. Deal with that, Judge, man.
All right.
Obsidian.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor?
Keep that. Get the frogs back before we do that. That's gonna spy, of course, gotta knock that out.
Let's see what we have.
Gotta investigate the western approach next. Check in with my team, and then we head and get all these quarries and logging stands that I missed. First, let's sit in judgment of the prisoner.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
The anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It looks strange, but it hasn't done me harm.
If it did come from Corypheus, that's a small mercy. Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Get his ass for real.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Undercroft real quick.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
What this Lyrium? Get full boasting. Chance cast Veil Strike on a hit. Get his focus again. Dragon Bone. That focus game. That max health. Gotta try this bad boy out though. Plan on bringing out. Damage, cold damage. Hold on to that one. Hold on to that one. ain't got nothing in my...
It's looking good.
I've got a minute if you need something.
Start finding these logging stands so we get the rest of this castle cleaned up. Oh, let me go upstairs and talk to Vic.
Yes?
You got to turn in all them all the research.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're not planning assassinations, are you?
I was planning to unleash Josephine on them. She kills with kindness. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
I'll leave you to your work.
I met Loghain long ago, when I was a Grey Warden. Odd, he should be one now, while I am not. His suspicion of us bordered on the fanatical. It doesn't surprise me you found the Wardens mixed up in all this. From first-hand experience, you should be wary any time my old order is involved.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
We're mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although who knows for how long.
I'll leave you to it.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
Learn something new every day.
Nice, isn't it? Like being at a quality library, provided you're not the one stocking the shelves.
I should go.
Naturally.
Good afternoon.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Oh, that hurt.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
How long can it take to look at a mark on my hand?
A magical mark of unknown origin? Tied to a unique breach in the veil? Longer than you might think. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
It was that impressive to see me awake?
You had walked in the Fade. I have explored the Fade more than anyone alive. But even I can only visit in dreams. But you might have been able to visit me here while awake.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
All right, that was a little creepy. A little creepy.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I always like the fact she's straight. She a straight shooter. At least honest about it.
That's all that came. I'm sorry.
Tell your quartermaster boss it was a special order.
I don't know. I did, I'm just saying what he said.
Your worship.
We'll talk later.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Who are the others?
A lot of the Chargers went looking off for stronger drinks. Let's see, who's left? We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip?
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
So how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain. Something like that.
You really take in anyone, don't you?
Anyone who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Crazy ass bunch.
Of course.
Like it.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Long day.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Okay, well, if taking out a crew, that literally means trouble is brewing.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Right. Things have gone sour. As they do.
No, it has to go right or he'll kill me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vachel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Yeah, what was coming to you?
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
You were up to something in Vachel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vachel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
The servants you killed. They did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Tell the snot splash no already. Not saying again.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag pissface. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal, rot piece of...
Sarah!
What?
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Good God.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Our heroes rode the winding road, defiant of the vile.
Very well.
Uncertain falls the whole way fall, when met the monstrous smile.
Is anything
Well,
we can
a
do?
man.
Let me know if you find it.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought him. Maker, forgive me. I hope I did enough. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, raw.
You needed that soldier to smell them, so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds, like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Safer than on someone's belt, where they could draw them in the heat of an argument.
They would have been sad later.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint?
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, war and weariness, blood and battle. Life learning to lead, clash, kill. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fixed, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope,
They can heal.
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear, makes me a person, calls me kid, a friend. Solus, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus, but somehow sorrows.
It must be sad, feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Okay, you can talk to Chandra, Vivian, Varric,
I'll keep an eye out.
Cole,
Thank you.
Iron Bull.
Good day to you.
Hey,
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
How is the running today?
Excellent. Save the feet and legs.
Not now, sister.
I know.
About the horses.
My father drowned there. Who are you to tell me what will make me feel?
Huh, I'm talking Blackwall while I'm here.
Something on your mind?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Go. Summon the War Council real quick. Picked up a few extra tasks. Might as well knock those out. Then we head to the hinterlands, find the logging stands and quarries. We can start building out this this castle.
Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor.
Let's see what we have.
That's just she got. Yeah, I got that one. What I'm looking for. Logging stands. Crestwood. On coast. On coast. Right around this camp. One over here near the camp. One over here outside this cave. Hit the camp first. Make sure I got that logging drink.
I've news, sir.
Straight to the west. You easily see it though. Getting to this one gonna be a little bit of a trek. Let me start here. I might need to use the horse for this one. Head down south, I can follow the path straight towards the cave, and I should see it on my way. Hold on. I got that taken care of. Better courtyard. Collect some more. Crestwood. Got Crestwoods. Alright, so the Exalted Plains. We did hit the Exalted Plains already, so we can go and get those. For the Exalted, damn, I still got to get the shards in the Exalted Plains. Exalted Plains is one that's up here. One that only goes. That's all wall right there. Here to go there. See if I can get there from here.
Fine by me.
The demons are coming closer.
So my ass did not jump. Damn sure going the wrong way. I'm trapping the fans camp. Where we fought the dragon. Come across some dragonlings while we here. Get some more little slight dragon skin. Something like that. them all together. There you go. That's what we looking for. Yeah, I could have sworn we quit. Yeah, why you gotta come to me? Why you coming to me? Come on now. Cut me down with Swiss cheese. How is it that I'm the one that get to my guy? Almost got it. Fly away now. There we go.
I've heard things about you, Vivi. It is properly Madame Vivienne, official mage to the Imperial Court. Yes, that's what I heard.
Oh, here. I got started to camp and work my way across.
However shall I recover from your condemnation?
All right, let's take a quick five.
Still doing it?
Just got to do something
Can you
real
even
quick, but I'm not
shut it
going
up?
nowhere.
For you, my dear? No.
Okay, glad to see y'all stuck around. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We here in the Exalted Plains looking for, I think it's about right here. Say about right here. We finished building. Part of me kind of need to do a little hooping today. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know. Bama come from.
I have something for your silly group, Sarah dear.
Right, I bet you have plenty.
A simple note for your Red Jenny associates. I believe it may point to anonymous holdings of one Lord Samarath.
I know him. Pisshead's hard as ice with people.
Indeed. It would be a shame if his involvement in certain activities was revealed, his position at court weakened.
So we hurt a real prick, but you swoop in. We help people, but it helps you more. Arrgh.
Try not to cry openly, dear. It's ever so demeaning.
Go a little further towards about right there. Scoop the shards up while I'm going anyway, might as well. Within the vicinity, I'll see. Last one looks to be about right here. Alright, now we head back to Skyhold. That is Val Royale. What I'm looking for Right there. Okay. Courtyard. Courtyard upgrade. Army space with sparring grounds. Main watchtower. And mage or Templar tower. Focus here first. And 2 quarters.
We are honored to serve.
Welcome back.